get it. Good morning, family. Welcome to 5M. Let's see, I'm on Facebook. Let me make sure I got the family with me. If you're there, go ahead and drop a line. And while we're doing this, let me see. All right, there we go. And while we're doing this, I'm going to be pinging in a few people over here on Clubhouse. If you're not on Clubhouse, why the hell not? You should download it right away. Especially if you've been seeing me do videos like this and you're like, what is this dude doing? So this is one of the things that I've been doing over here on Clubhouse. The 5M experience. Initially kicked off as the 5M Fellowship about a year or so ago. Wait a minute, I'm kind of tangled up here in the studio. 5M, music, movement, meditation, mindfulness, and mantra. It's an experience that I created in order to share a number of the things that I bring on a day-to-day basis in one experience. All right, so one of the things I'm doing right now, and if you're with me on Clubhouse or if you're coming on over, is I'm pinging in a few people to the conversation. That just means I'm kind of like dialing up my friends on the phone. So if you could share this video with someone, we're going to get this started for about 30 minutes. Air out, breathe a bit. Take in some good oxygen. Play a little piano. We're just going to chill for a few. So I created 5M in order to put the different aspects of who I am together into one experience. It was to be able to share music, my musical journey, the piano, a number of the things that I do regularly as far as music, but then also with my newfound journey of yoga and mindfulness and meditation and self-care and psychology, psychotherapy, learning about the effects of different things in our lives, everything from trauma to all the exciting things we experience, the overwhelmingly exciting moments. And then to also combine that with my love for just a good quote. I write a lot of original quotes around self-care, and it was to bring that into perspective. So here we are, yet another 5M experience, and I'm happy to share. If you're on Facebook, drop a line so that I can see that you are there. And I also can't wait to share with you all a few things that has been going on, has been bubbling this week in the world of Aaron Hill. We got some renovations happening. Some good things. So this tune that you're listening to in the background is my original song called Yellows of Spring. And this is from my album Key Reflections Volume 1. So if you're enjoying this, you can actually add it on wherever you're already listening to music, your personal favorite streaming service. Just look for Aaron Hill. This is Yellows of Spring is the name of the song. And the album is called Key Reflections Volume 1. I hope you enjoy. I'm actually going to let it play a bit more. it play from the top. And then again, this is Yellows of Spring. Hey Eunice, I see you just popped in. Hey Circa, good to see you. So again, that was Yellows of Spring. And this is from my project Key Reflections, Volume 1. So I hope you enjoyed that. So I'm ready to hang out for a few minutes until about noon today, checking in with my family, seeing how everything is going. Hey, Meyer. Just saw my good friend pop in. And just to hang out for a few. So I want to do a quick check. If there's anyone who'd like to come up to the stage, by all means, I would love to say good morning. I think I'm gonna play another tune for you as well from the piano, and just hang out for a bit. Circa, good morning.
Grand Rising.
Grand Rising. How you doing, Circa?
I'm doing okay.
That's good.
I just celebrated my 30th birthday, so
yay! Happy birthday, Circa.
Thank you.
Oh wow! What day actually was your birthday?
The 8th.
Okay, July 8th.
Yep, 7/8/91.
Wow! Happy birthday to you. My daughter's birthday is coming up on Tuesdays. Hers is the 13th.
Hey.
So that's so cool. Did you enjoy your birthday?
I don't know. I guess I did. I didn't do too much just because it's raining here and my headaches are worse when it rains. And it's been raining like all week and it's just been blah.
Yeah.
But I did get a face tattoo. My first tattoo.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Cool. What'd you get?
I'm going to PTR it, but I got a little heart.
Wow.
Next to my eye. I just thought it'd be adorable.
That is special. How long have you always wanted this, or was this something like recently that you were like, wow, I think I want to do this?
I did this it was a recent decision that I think I was looking at like tattoos on Twitter.
Right.
And I saw like a whole thread of like just I don't know how to explain it other than like pretty girls with face tattoos. And I was like, oh my God, like that is just awesome. So I was like, I want one. I found an artist that was good on like black skin. And there's the PTR of it like right after it was done.
Oh man, that's so dope. Oh my gosh, hold on. I gotta show this to the peeps on Facebook. I wish y'all could see this. I don't know if y'all can see that, but that's cool as I don't know what. Oh, snap.
And my first, I didn't flinch or anything. Like, it barely hurt. And so that's how I know my pain tolerance is out of the roof. Like, I didn't flinch at all while getting an entire tattoo on my face next to my eye.
You know what? You just said something, you know, and as always, got my mind pondering. Yeah, you're right. Like you said, because of, you know, what you dealt with, it has taken your level of tolerance to where, like, man, you can deal with some shit. Like, man, that's interesting. Because I definitely, like, I don't have a tattoo, and of course, you know, that's the one thing I always think about. Like, would I be able to sit there and bear it? But like, yeah, you did that. As they say, you did that. Yo, and what a better thing to get, you know, a heart. What does a heart represent for you? You know, what does that represent for you when you look at that, when you see that, you know, how does that make you feel?
I think for me, it's just really just represents love and like to remind myself that I am like love and that, because that's the things, like, it's kind of hard to explain, but most people on Clubhouse, fortunately, know about my headaches. I just don't talk about them in person too much.
Right.
And so for me, it's like I forget stuff all the time. And the main reason I got it on my face was because it's something I look at every day. Like, I will forget to look at my leg. I will forget to, like, look at my arm or something like that. And so, or I'll overlook it and be like, oh, it's whatever. Like, but just to be able to see it every day in my face, like, it's right next to my eye. I can't miss it. I can't misinterpret what it means. It's a heart. It means love. It's pink, my favorite color. And so it's something that's always going to be like, I'm always going to recognize it. So
let me tell you something. So this is so cool and so interesting, so fascinating to me. So you know how it was a couple weeks ago. We were hanging out on the morning show, and I forgot what we were talking about, but as you know, it was something good, right? We were hanging out, talking about something dealing with emotional intelligence or self-awareness, and you know, I was talking about, you mentioned, you were like, we just, you know, we need to know. If we know that if we know it inside, then we don't need to be reminded. You know, it's with us. We know it. We just need to know it. And then I was like, Acirca, thank you so much for reminding us, right? And it was that little oxymoronic moment. You know, my new nickname for you is like the realized queen. Like you know how to make things be brought to realization in order to keep them in a place so that you can see them, so you can focus on them, you can like be able to work with yourself. And I'm saying that over all of the conversations that we've had. You know, when we chop it up about something, you know, you just have a way of just really doing things that increase self-awareness, you know. And I'm that same way. Like I told somebody the other day, I was like, I put myself in situations specifically to learn certain things about myself. It's like, I know that vulnerability gives me strength and it gives me power. It makes me empowered. So I look for opportunities to be vulnerable. And I feel like you're the same way when it comes to just keeping things in front of you to remind you, you know? I just think that's so cool, Acirca, real talk.
Yeah, no, and it's so interesting that you bring that up about like focus and whatnot, because like, again, my birthday just passed. I didn't celebrate it on the actual day. And my best friend had planned something for me on Saturday, and I ended up I had a really bad headache. And when I have a really bad headache, I'm nauseous, I'm dizzy. I don't realize it until I physically move. And I'm like, whoa, like what's going on? Like, this is terrible.
Right.
And so, you know, I told her, I was like, yeah, like I'll be able to come, but I just, you know, don't feel well. Like, you know, what's the, you know, plan about this?
Right.
And I guess when she got here, she was already late, and it took me about 10 minutes to get ready. And I guess her girlfriend was in a car and just upset that I was late, that we weren't ready and all this other stuff. And I'm like, it's okay. Like, we'll be fine. Yeah. Mind you, this is at 11 o'clock. So we didn't leave my home until 11:10. And she's speeding down the road, and my best friend was like, yeah, they're saying if we don't get to the reservation by 11:10, then they're gonna, like, it's over. And so, mind you, no one's there at this time. And my sorority sister ended up showing up at what time? 11:11. So me, I'm like, oh, we're fine. Like, perfect. Like, perfect. Like, right. We don't have to speed anymore.
Right.
But for whatever reason, that wasn't enough to calm them. And so they were just really stressed out. And so I was like, yeah, once we got there, I was like, can we just wait a few minutes? Like, I just need a few minutes to sit in the car. We sped here, like, I'm dizzy, all this other stuff. And her girlfriend just went off and was like, no, we're already late, you know, this and that, and blah, blah, blah. And so I was, like, very upset. And so I couldn't even, like, enjoy the meal. Like, it was too loud in there. It was too bright. Like, I just sat there really in silence and covered my face because it was so bright. And, you know, they packed up my food and left it.
Wow.
And so I'm just like, what was y'all's focus the entire day? Like, I don't get it. Like, I was fine with what was happening. Like, the only thing I was upset about was my headache. But it's like, what is y'all's focus? Like, if your focus was to, you know, have a good day for me, and I said I couldn't have it, then why are y'all so stressed? Like,
oh, man. I tell you, you know, I think that you hit the nail on the head, you know, and that's what it's all about. It's just like, what are you focusing on? You know, isn't it interesting how, like, just a small, like, perspective and perception is so subtle. It's so subtle. I was just talking to someone about this the other day. You know, just one small subtle change of a perception, then you see something a whole different way. You know, so it is interesting when you think about it. It's like, what are you focusing on? You know, and that's the question really today. Like, what are we focusing on? Because, you know, you can focus on some things that really make sense and are worth your while, or you can focus on some things that do nothing but bring you, you know, pain and distress. So, it's a really interesting thing. I'm curious. I want to say hey to Aoife Remy over on Facebook. Remy says, greetings, just beautiful. Thank you. I'm so glad that you're enjoying this. I thought y'all might dig this title too. That's why I put it up. I want to say hello to everybody else that's hanging out on Facebook. And if you're not hanging out with me on Facebook, and if you like to, I'm over at aaronhilltv. I'm actually broadcasting on my personal page today. Happy Sunday. Verdell Jamerson says, happy Sunday. Thank you for sharing with and the butterflies and the hearts. Family, the only thing that if I'm going to be distressed about anything right now, is the fact that I only got 12 more minutes to hang out with y'all before this Clubhouse town hall, because I want to check it out. And that's my fault, because I had a bunch of things going on. But I do want to check in real quick and see. I want to also share a little bit with you all about a few things that I have going on in my journey right now. Some renovations, some things I'm excited about, and maybe a few minutes of piano if we have a moment. But I want to check in. If there's anyone else who'd like to come to the stage, by all means, I want to say hey to Eunice and Meyer. Much love, family. If you'd like to come to the stage, I would love to say good morning to you, check in, see how you're doing. And for everybody that's on Clubhouse, on Facebook, come on over to Clubhouse. Download Clubhouse audio chat app and come on over, because even though live stream is a really good and fun experience, it's like Clubhouse it's another thing, because it's just all audio. If my people's on Clubhouse, Circa Maya, if y'all agree, like, make some noise. No, I'm just kidding. Right. It's just that, like, we get a chance to really hear each other's voice. We're hanging out, like, it's a deeper connection. So come on over Clubhouse, look for me at Aaron Hill TV. I'm there. We're here. Tell your friends. Yeah, let's get it. Meyer, good morning, family. Let's say good morning.
Good morning.
What's up,
First and foremost, I want to say happy birthday to Circa.
Yeah, happy birthday to Circa.
Wishing you a great day. You say you're a 91, baby?
Yes, 91. I turned 30. Whoop, whoop.
Hey, I'm right after you. I'm a 92, baby.
Hey.
Nice.
The millennials are taking over. How you doing, Aaron? It's been a minute.
Yeah, bro. Man, I'm doing well, bro. I'm doing well, man. That's why I'm happy to be here right now, bro, because I couldn't wait to catch up with at least a few of my friends, about how well I'm doing, man. So how about you, man?
Man, I love it. Well, I'm seeing all the Instagram updates, and I'm seeing you doing your thing in the outdoors, and I'm so jealous, because I need to combine music and fresh air the way you do. It's like it's necessary.
I love it.
Salute to you for that.
I love it.
But yeah, I'm good. I'm just, gratitude is the attitude type thing.
Yeah, bro.
I got you know what it is, and I got a new joint that just dropped on Friday, so I'm excited about that. Talk about wealth inequality and all that good stuff.
Oh, nice, bro.
Just trying to stand for something kind of deal. And other than that, just, enjoying probably the last of the few normal summers we'll have before everything goes crazy.
I feel you. Hold on one second. Let me turn up my audio quality. Yo, I feel you on that, bro. Like, man, look, that's why I'm here, bro. That's why I'm here. Because I'm just like, look, we have to do all that we can to try to keep the lid on so much, man, when it comes to distress and just everything, man. And so that's why my deal is just creating as much of this kind of energy as possible, because if nothing else, my goal is to create something where at least inside of my world I can experience that, and then other people that are around me can experience that. You know what I mean?
Man, I love it. And the creation of that energy replicates, right? Because, like, for us four in here right now, plus everyone live on the Facebook stream, like, that's all just positive energy that people are going to bring out with them into their day. And, they might, like, compliment a stranger or a friend or something, and that'll make their day. And,
Yes.
it's easy for us to like be moody and project that, but I really make space and appreciate for people who intentionally make positive energy.
Yes. Yes. Bro, I'm definitely with you on that, man. I want to say congrats, man, on the drop of the single, bro.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, no doubt. If you can you inbox it to me? And then this week, if you're around one day when I happen to be on, you're free and welcome to drop a verse on it, to drop the tune, throw up the instrumental, and if you like to, man, I'd love to celebrate you that way if you're around.
Oh man, I'd absolutely love that. I'm already game.
All right, cool, bro.
I'll hit you in the DMs.
No doubt. And then I want to go back to the top of what you said. I want to say hello to Malik as well. Thanks for hanging out. So taking it back to the top of what you said, as far as me, you see the Instagram updates, you see me out here working, but also, combining it with being out there in nature, just being out, in the world. And first of all, I want to again say thanks, man, for just bringing that to my realization, because it means a lot that it resonates with you. And the other side of that is, man, I want to tell you, like, bro, it means a lot for me to say that not only did I fight for that, but the number one thing I enjoy doing is trying to help other people to do that and to get to that same place. And my journey was literally saying I wanted to be where I can live my life, and me just living my life takes care of my life. I don't want it to be where I have to split my time between am I going to be in the studio, or am I going to be out here in nature where I want to be, getting some stress relief and some things that I need to. I wanted to bridge the two together. And so that's what made me start documenting my life. That's what made me start doing all of the vlogging and stuff. That's what made me start being adamant about just living my life and getting people to support me in just living my life, because of the fact that me living my life is what actually allows for me to bring so much goodness to people. So I made it adamant that I wanted to do that, and then I made it adamant that I was gonna keep pouring into people and show them that, like, this show life, show people, show everything. Like, this is how I want to live, and this is how I want to be able to take care of my living. I want my living to take care of my living. So I'm just saying that to say, bro, I support you on it, and I want to share anything that I can to help you. Like, the number one thing you could do, and I tell anybody this, is literally just duplicate anything you see me do the same exact thing. Do it your way.
Yeah, copy your homework.
Yo, you know how people are like, man, yeah, I don't want people to. I'm like, no, please do that's my whole reason for living. I'm trying to live by example. So just do what I do in the way you would do it. That's it.
I echo that 1,000%. That's the way I try to be as well. It's like, here, copy all my shit. Like, learn as I learn. We're all figuring it out, right? Why be gatekeepers? On that note, I do want to set up my piano outside, so I think I will send you a snapshot at some point this week.
Okay, yeah, bro, please do. And like I said, merge the two things together. So here's what you do. This is what I did, bro. I wanted to start making it. Hey, Nalzil, thanks for hanging out. I wanted to make it where I'm a father. I gotta make food for my family, and I gotta try to do it, in a way where in a 2-parent home and trying to take over the world is still a struggle because of the world that we live in and cost of living and all these other kind of things. So I'm like, okay, you know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, I want to do that. I need to make some food, and also I need to spend time with my daughter, and I need to keep my brain going, blah, blah, blah. Then I come up with a Cooking with A and May show where it's just me and my daughter hanging out, cooking, just bonding. And I'm using that. You know what I mean?
That's so genius. Oh man, it's crazy you said that, and I'm sorry to cut
No,
you
you're
off.
fine. Please do, bro. Please.
Oh man, like the idea of a cooking show is like I've literally been floating that exact idea with my girl. Like, yo, what if we cut vegetables on Twitch and then you could buy the vegetables from us? So I love that.
Yeah, man.
Great minds, bro.
Thanks, man. Yo, that's what it is. Hey, Rawes, thanks for hanging out. Man, that's what it is. So what you do is you take that, and what you do is you combine it with your work. You just start looking at the two as one. So when you do the show, you include something in it that has to do with, you know, your hip hop and your music and that kind of thing. But you don't go so over the top as far as production in your mind and being analytical about it that you create something that takes loads of time to even just figure out and sit down and produce. You don't do that. You create something that's not only a no-brainer, but it takes hardly any work, and you could duplicate it at the drop of a dime without a problem. And you let the consistency of that and the fact that you can show up every week be something that allows for consistency and growing it. You being able to still do what you want to do, but then also incorporate something in it that is rooted to what you want to get paid to do. Bro, this is literally every aspect of my life, including this moment we're sitting in right now. It's just the duplication of that same exact thought. It's just one idea that I just keep spinning and spinning and spinning. I took my practice. I'm a musician who sits down and I'm going to practice anyway because I got to play for gigs. I got to be able to work and live. So I was like, okay, how could I do this? And this is what I want to do, and I want to get paid for it as well. I wanted to take care of my life, and I was like, okay, I'll make it where I record myself, and I'll get this little digital program so that people can see the piano keys and stuff. And then while I'm practicing, I'm paying forward the information without ever doing anything in between to do so. I took my family life. I created kind of daily vlogs, and I was like, people love just seeing a regular person just trying to do what he's doing, 1 foot forward. And I want to I want to record memories anyway, because I need my kids, or I need my whoever's behind me, I need them to have something too. Boom, that turned into that. You know, I'm in school for psychotherapy. I'm like, all right, well, I'll make videos where I just update and just share about. I'm just like, I'm gonna direct everything that I can to me making a living while doing what gives me life. You know, early on in this experience, I asked people, I would say, you know, what do you do for a living, and what do you do that gives you life? And because that question right there allows you to really ponder on, like, are the two lining up? And if they aren't, is it possible for them to? And how can I do that? Because that equals quality of life that we're looking for. We're in the matrix. You have to work for dollars so that you can get the money, you know, blah, blah, blah. Well, it is what it is. All right. We're working on how to get away from that. But in the meantime, at least try to align it where the things that drive you, that give you life, that give you your passion and your energy, where they are coinciding and then one and the same in what also pays the bills. And the only way to do that, you have to fight for it. You have to be adamant about the fact that that's what you want. Because if you aren't, then you'll halfway do it, and it won't work. Actually, most people don't realize that the key to making a lot of things work when it comes to this kind of thing is confidence that it will work. You know, and that could be tough to come by. But yeah, bro, just take all that I said, and then, like I said, in addition to that, copy as much from everything I do. Go deep into my YouTube, go deep, like, copy as much of that as you can, and you know, just do what you do, and I promise you'll find yourself in that same place, bro, where one day you'll look up and the very thing you just wanted to do anyway, as far as going across the world or going to another place, whatever, relaxing on the beach, that you'll realize in that moment, like, damn, right now this is actually paying my bills to actually just be free like this. So,
oh man, that's the inspiration right there. I appreciate you for laying out an entire roadmap just now.
You're welcome, bro. And I thank you for, you know, the one to initiate that by sharing what you shared, because it means a lot, man. And you could relate so much to this. I looked up one day and I was like, wait a minute, like, I don't want to live this kind of life like I'm used to with our industry as musicians and artists, where it's like you slave in the studio, you know, and then you try to work hard to then have a personal life. And because I'm watching life pass me by, I'm like, nah, like, and I have children, so I'm like, damn, like, I can't, you know. So I just, if you look at my, okay, here's another good laser point for you to really dial in on my journey. Okay. The way to see exactly how I've done this, it couldn't be better laid out in the names and the it couldn't be better laid out in my YouTube playlist section. Yeah, hit my playlist, and when you see the personalized ones that you see that's a part of my brain, each one of those is a branch of this tree that I'm talking about. And the cool thing for you, Maya, is that we're so close in field as far as, you know, our interests and our career as far as around music, that you'll be able to take a number of those and just boom, see how you have see how you have versions of those same things, and you'll be off to the races, bro.
Man, I appreciate you sharing these gems with me. I'm on your playlist section right now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Perfect, man. Perfect.
Oh, man. I love it. I love it.
So cool, bro. Yeah, so that's that. And other than that, yeah, we'll keep posted this week and just keep on rocking.
Absolutely, bro. I gotta say, I missed you, man. It's been a minute.
Yeah, I miss you too, bro. I miss you. I miss the fam. Circa, I miss you. I miss everybody, man. That's why I love this opportunity, you know?
Yeah. Yes.
Circa, you know, before we get out of here, you know, with what Maya and I were just chopping it up about, I'm curious, you know, if that resonated anything for you too, because you know I love to hear your mind and how you think about things.
Oh no, it perfectly, definitely resonated. I'm over here trying to make me a little motivational quote to put on Facebook. Because you're 100% right. Like, you have to really believe in what you're living for and how you're living. Like, I have 100% committed myself to, I am not allowing the things of this world to stress me out. So like, being on time, I don't care. Like, I don't care about celebrating my birthday on the day of, because I may not feel well that day, and I've accepted that. And that doesn't mean I can't celebrate another day or a day in August or whatever it may be. And so you're 100% right. And I'm definitely going to check out your YouTube and stuff, because I finally made a TikTok, and I know I said I hate videos, and I found myself on there for about 2 hours watching videos, and then I found some me just being the person that I am. I'm never on the other side of a trend. I'm never on the fun side of a trend. So I found a trend that really upset me, and I'm out here like educating people on it.
Yeah, that's what happened.
But I haven't made a video yet, but like, I have the account, and I'm like,
right. Let me tell you something. I get it, you know, and that's what winds up happening too. That rabbit hole happens of something that either interests us or something that like TikToks us off, like. And here's the thing. Here's the thing that I wanna throw at you with that. You know, consume. You know, and don't ever feel the pressure to, you know, have to make until you just decide. Boom. The funny thing that happens with this, I remember talking to my locticianer for years, and I remember she would talk a lot about, you know, the things that really bothered her about the industry and the videos that were out there and the bad information. And I was like, yeah, so here's the solution. You can't be on the sidelines talking about it to me while everybody else is out there talking about it. You have to either make your deposits into the conversation, or just keep on saying that all the bad perspectives are out there and everybody, and it's like, you know. So, so no pressure. But at the end of the day, the beautiful part is when you finally do get to that point, oh man, it's just going to be this beautiful light that just shines in the darkness. And so I'm celebrating you. I'm glad you downloaded the TikTok. You know, it's funny because I've still successfully avoided the TikTok rabbit hole, and I've had TikTok now for the last several months, but it's only because I guess my discipline is just like, I like the editor. I like the video editor, and I love the fact that I can make a video there real quick and push it to the other platforms. Like, I was the long form content king. But I'm having so much fun now in short form content land, because it's practical to my life right now with how busy I am, you know. So anyway.
Yeah, no, I agree. I'm definitely I mean, I have my little face tattoo now, so I feel like I'm more excited to show people my face.
Nice.
In that type of sense. So I go with the little things that I'm excited about to just push me to where I need to go. And so
that's it.
I'm on the road. I recorded. I was featured on someone's podcast, and I talked about like mental health and a whole bunch of other stuff. And so I will eventually be making I actually started a class to like start a podcast.
Nice.
I just think it's informative, like information on how to do audio content.
Right.
And so it's like a free master class. So I'm like, I'm on my way.
Yo, you're on your way. I wrote a song called On My Way. I'll let you hear it next time we're in this experience. Remind me so that I can play it no matter where we are in the conversation, whatever. I'm so excited about that. And I just want to say, go on ahead with your emotionally intelligent self. Or really, like I want to say, with your emotionally intelligent ass. Like, the way you just said that, as far as those, you know, giving yourself what you need so that you can take those steps forward. Like, I really do appreciate you, you know, and I appreciate how you think about those things. And, you know, I'm not just saying that because I want to make you feel good. You know, I really do appreciate how you think in that way. So, cool beans, as they say. All right, so I got a lot to update you all on, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait until tomorrow morning. John Lampkin says cooking show. That's dope. So for everybody, in fact, a part of those YouTube playlists that I was talking about a few minutes ago, when you go through and it's for everybody, when you go to my YouTube channel, Aaron Hill TV, when you click on playlists and when you look at the different branches of my tree, what I have worked hard over the last couple years to force this thing called I want to live life in my, like, on my terms and in the way that I want to live it. Those branches are those playlists are all the branches of that tree. So one of those branches is the cooking show. You'll see Cooking with AMA, which actually you'll see back real soon. So look at that. And you'll see those branches there. So I want to say thanks for that. And lastly, I want to leave you with another important update. So tomorrow, when I do the morning show, I'll be back tomorrow. And when I do the morning show, I'm going to share some things about the renovations of my journey. I got some new things to really share with you all. Some beautiful visuals that right now. All right, let me see if I could do a 2-second version. I'm going to share my screen. Let's see, where are we? Share my screen. Where's my desktop? Okay, here. I'm gonna share my desktop real quickly to show you all a few things. All right, if you're looking at my desktop, here's my new business cards. Here's my new sign, and I'm gonna talk more about this tomorrow. My new street serenade signs, QR codes. In fact, if you're online right now and you have another device right in this moment, scan your screen right there. And just look at how this works. So, especially this one right here in the middle. All right, so I'm going to share all that tomorrow. But before we get out of here, I want to share with you this phone number that you're looking dead at. 410-936-6976. This is my new text number. And this is for my performance updates as well as some other updates on this journey as far as these branches, these trees, everything that I'm doing. So if you like to, then shoot me a text, 410-936-6976. and I want to keep you posted about some things. All right, so on that tip, getting ready to get on out of here, jump over here to this Clubhouse town hall, see what's happening, and I invite you as well, because every week, I'm telling you, we're in the midst of history right now, and I'm honored to be a part of it. So learning about the new features and all the things, the questions being answered and everything is it's an amazing experience. So definitely think about popping there, and I will see y'all tomorrow morning. So Acerca, Meyer, I hope that you all have a great day today. Hope that you find yourselves well. Don't be too stressed about any damn thing, because it's not worth it. It's especially not worth the headache or the heartache or the pain. Try to find some place to give yourself a moment to do what the hell you want to do, so that you can relax yourself and enjoy yourself. And I'll see y'all when I see you.
Bye.
All right, fam.
Have a great day.
Bye. All right, peace. I'll talk to y'all later. All right. Peace, family. And again, don't forget to download Clubhouse if you haven't already. It's the best experience. The intimacy is out of this world. Nothing else like it. Promise you. All right, family. Peace.